I mean, something out of a movie. The graphic nature of it, and it was unbelievable.
Now, what you just heard was a witness account of the tragedy that unfolded in the French Quarter early this morning. New Orleans authorities say at least 15 people are dead, including the known suspect, and dozens more are injured. Now, the FBI is leading the investigation into what it's calling an act of terrorism. Just after 3 a.m., the suspect drove a rented pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street. Officials say he drove just 3 blocks before crashing, getting out and shooting at police with an assault rifle. Authorities say 2 officers were hurt before police shot and killed the suspect. And this is a live look at the scene on Bourbon Street, courtesy of EarthCam. There is still a law enforcement presence out there right now as the investigation continues. Authorities say they believe the attack was not the result of a single suspect, but they do have information on that driver. So here is what we know right now. They've identified the driver as 42-year-old Shashmoud Din Jabbar. He's a U.S.-born Army veteran from Texas. Authorities say they believe Jabbar was radicalized in the last few years.
The FBI also reported to me that mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating that he was inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill.
Investigators are working to figure out if he had any actual affiliation with terrorist organizations after an ISIS flag was found on the truck he drove into the crowd. A major focus for officials is determining who else could be involved here. Police say surveillance video shows what appears to be several people planting explosives in the area before the vehicle attack. The FBI says it's focusing on a, quote, range of suspects right now. In the days leading up to New Year's Eve, federal law enforcement had put out a warning saying vehicle ramming was a key area of concern. New Orleans officials addressed concerns that there weren't proper protections in place even after that warning.
This particular terrorist drove around onto the sidewalk and got around the hard target, where he did have a car there, we had barriers there, we had officers there, and they still got around.
And the impact of this attack is really being felt far and wide, even in the world of sports right now. Reina Garcia joins us in studio with those details. Reina.
Yes, Stephanie, it's hard to even think about a football game right now in the wake of a mass casualty event. But Notre Dame and Georgia were set to kick off tonight in the Sugar Bowl at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And it was one of the college football playoff quarterfinal games on the schedule for tonight. We have since learned that it has been postponed due to the attack, and the game is now set to kick off tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
In consultation with ESPN, with the college football playoff, with the Southeastern Conference, with the University of Georgia, with Notre Dame, all parties and all agree that it's in the best interest of everybody and public safety that we postpone the game for 24 hours.
Both teams were in shelter-in-place protocols at their hotels in New Orleans, and Georgia's athletic department confirmed that all team personnel and members of the team's travel party have been accounted for. Notre Dame said all of their team personnel have been accounted for as well. And authorities say the postponement will help them secure the venue ahead of the game. And it's worth noting that Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill said she would have preferred to postpone the game until Friday.